Hey Sarah, this video actually, to everyone else who might happen to watch it, I'm just making a video for my sister because I'm going to send her a bunch of makeup for Christmas and just giving her a little tour of the stuff I'm sending her. So that's what this is. Maybe you're not interested, but anyway, it's all kind of random stuff. So, okay, so Sarah, now focus and let's start. Okay, I'm going to send you a couple of Bare Escentuals Big and Bright eyeliner pencils because you wanted some eyeliner pencils. So these are nice. They're really easy to use, especially if you've used pencil before, which you said you are. Now, oops, the end has a smudger, right? So that'll be good. You can just put it, if you're like want to do something really quick, you can just line your eye and then just really smudge it out and it'll kind of look like you have eyeshadow all over, or you can just use an all over color and then line and then smudge it out. That's a good idea. But okay, so that's one layer of what's on the end, and then if you pull the end all the way out like that, there's a little sharpener there, so you don't have to go rooting around for a sharpener to sharpen these things. And okay, so I think that's what you wanted. You said, well, you wanted it self-sharpening. It's not self-sharpening, but it's not that much work. Okay, so I'm sending you a couple of those. All right, now hang on, we'll get some more stuff. Okay, so the next thing I'm sending you is this is a little bit of eyeshadow primer. The little one, see, I'm going to send you a bunch of them, but the little one is just plain eyeshadow primer. So you just put this on before you put on any of your eyeshadow, or yeah, that's all. So, and that one, it's got a little tint to it, but it's more or less clear. So there you go. Then I'm going to send you some eyeshadow primer that could also be just used as an eyeshadow by itself. So the first one is Bare Escentuals Brightening Primer. And this is kind of like a light gold color. And so again, if you're in a hurry, you could just take this and you do it with your finger and just put it from your lash line to your crease, and then maybe a little bit more, you know, on the lid itself, and then use a liner pencil and some mascara and get out of there. Or you could just probably just use it as an eyeshadow and then put some mascara and be done. So I think you'll like this one a lot, actually. The other one is kind of like that too. It's the Too Faced Lockdown eyeshadow primer thing. So these are just really tinted primers. So the primer helps your eyeshadows to stay on, and so you can use these as a base for other eyeshadows as well. So I'm sending you some more eyeshadows and you can just layer them on top of each other. This one is really dark, so use it carefully. And the Too Faced kind of primer, you kind of need to like squeeze it around in the tube a little bit, not too hard because it'll bust open if you're not careful. And that'll mix it. So if it's like a little watery or something, just kind of roll it in your fingers a bit until it's just a nice creamy uniform consistency. And if you haven't used it in a while, you might have to do that before you use it again. But you could actually use these two together. So you could use this for a nice light gold and then take some of the cream stuff and just kind of smush it in, and you know, there you go. I'm also just going to include a little bit of face primer. This is from Fusion Beauty. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. But you wanted a face primer and this is the only extra one I had. So that's what you're getting. Just a little bit of that all over your face before you put on your foundation. I'm also sending you this Benefit Cream Shadow, and this also can work as kind of a primer. You can also apply this with your finger, and it's a nice color. It's like a light pink color. And you can use other shadows over it, so that's a quick and easy look too. Okay, so I'm also sending you this, which is the Stila eyeshadow trio, and these can be used wet or dry as well. And I'm going to send you some wet dry eyeshadow brush, and but probably the brushes you have, you could just dampen your brush a little bit with some water and use those. You can use this one as a liner with when you dampen your brush, but this is a whole look by itself, so you can have like this all over your lid, and then that on your lid, and then that in the crease, and then as a liner. So I think you'll like that one actually. I'm also going to send you a couple of Lorac Shadows, and these are also in tones that you said that you liked, so you know, peaches and cocos and whatnot. These are also wet and dry, so you can dampen your brush and use them wet, and they have a nice look to them, both wet and dry. I think they're very smooth and easy to use too, so I think you'll like this. And then I have this hard candy thing, which is, I think it's supposed to be like a luminizer for your face, and you can use it as that. I mean, sometimes that's what I do, or as a blush instead of blush if you're not really in a blush mood. You can use that, but this can also be used wet or dry, and you can use it as an eyeshadow. So for this one, I think, you know, just dampen your brush and use it as an eyeshadow, and it's actually really pretty. I've tried it. Sorry. I'm sending you this thing. I just had an extra one of it. I don't know, it's like, it's for under your eyes. It's a little eye brightening whatnot. So good luck with that. Okay, you asked for mascara and you are going to get it. This one is really good. I like it a lot. It's organic wear, Physicians Formula one. It does kind of smell like honey, but I think that's a good thing. Anyway, this one also good, also really good. These are okay. I don't know. The Glam Ice Mascara is good too. You'll like that one. And then the Lash Fusion is pretty good, and I don't think I've tried that one. And then I'm also sending you like a brand spanking new Bare Essentials Flawless Definition Volumizing Mascara. That's what I have on right now, and I think it's really good. Basic, everyday kind of mascara, so you shouldn't be running out of mascara anytime soon. Okay, I don't know how hard you are on your brushes. Probably you're really bad with them, but you should try to clean them every once in a while. I'm going to send you a microfiber cloth, and what you can do after you've used an eyeshadow color, you can just swirl the brushes around on the cloth and sort of go back and forth, and that'll get most of the eyeshadow off of the brushes and kind of keep them clean and shapely and whatnot. And then when you have time, you can actually wash them. Okay, so I'm going to send you the e.l.f. crease brush, and this is actually a good brush for all over application. I use this brush to do the darker color that I'm wearing today. I really like it. It's like $1, so if you really screw with this one, you can always get a replacement pretty easily. Okay, and then I'm going to send you some nicer Bare Essentials brushes. I'm going to send you this one, the tapered shadow brush, because it's pretty little, and you have kind of a small eye space, you know, so I thought this one would be good for you. And you can just use this one to pat on eyeshadow, and you can smudge out your liner even with it, I think. This is the wet dry eyeshadow brush, so again, it's a little fluffier than the Precision tapered one. And this one you can use wet, so if you want to try using some of those eyeshadows wet, just dampen it a little bit. Be careful not to get too much water on there, since it's natural hair bristles, that kind of like holds the water pretty well. So you might get it wet and then like tap it on the microfiber cloth first and then use it in the eyeshadow. Okay, so I got those. This one is a double-ended one. It's got a really fine tipped liner brush on one side and then kind of a smudgy brush on the other side. And then I'm sending you this brush. This is like for concealer. You can use this to put on your foundation underneath your eyes or around your nose, whatever. These are easy to wash. Just use some antibacterial soap and, you know, wash them. Actually, you can do that with all the brushes. They're fine. But these you can rinse off pretty easily. So you can use it for lots of different things. And you can get this wet and use that wet for eyeshadow as well, if you like. Also, the cream shadows or the primer shadow things that I'm sending you, you can like put some on the back of your hand and then use this brush and kind of get in there if you want a more even layer rather than using your fingers. So multi-purpose, very good to have. Let's see. Also going to send you a blush brush. Maybe I'll throw in some blush too. This is your box of stuff. So I'm not covering absolutely everything that I'm sending you. In fact, I don't know. Hang on one second. Okay, yeah, so that's a lot of the stuff that I'm sending you, but I'm also sending you a bunch of lipstick and some tinted lip balm and some glosses and all that kind of stuff. And I think I will put some blushes in there. We'll see. I'm also going to send you a makeup bag so you have somewhere to put all this stuff. And yeah. Okay, well, if you have any questions, just call me or email me or whatever. All right, I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Merry Christmas. Bye.